not gonna downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal.
I just found out today that my ex-husband is engaged and I'm
Of course, just one day after the divorce, the ex-wife came back asking for money. But he had no reason to give her anything. They were already divorced, and his money was his own. Today, you'll see some of the craziest moments where women expected money, support, or favors from their ex-boyfriends and ex-husbands after the relationship was over. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single shocking moment.
So y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off, so I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off?
Because he's your husband. That's why it's his responsibility to make sure the bills are paid in the house. It's actually both of y'all responsibility. And no, that do not fall on your baby daddy, especially if you have a husband. But here's a better idea. Instead of you trying to gaslight him and play victim and tell him that it's his job to pay your bills because his children live there, just give him his children until your situation change or get better. But no, you can never do that. You can never put your children first and give them to the parent who's doing better right now. No, instead, you're going to play victim and try to play mind games and use that man for his money to pay your bills and say, oh, but your children live here. Well, let my children come live with me until your circumstances.
In this next clip, the man says, if I don't make enough money, then you don't need access to my bank accounts. He tells her he's removing her name, but she immediately threatens to call a lawyer, claiming half of everything belongs to her because they are married. He jokes that she learned the law from Legally Blonde, and she actually agrees. Honestly, her argument doesn't make much sense. She says he doesn't make enough money, yet she still wants access to all of it. If that's really how she feels, then maybe it's time to earn more instead of demanding his money.
To be independent, I don't need a man. I can do this all on my own.
A few moments later.
I just found out today that my ex-husband is engaged and I'm unwell. And like, even though, yes, it was me that was like, hi, I want divorce. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. It brings up all these feelings. It brings up all this like stuff. And we have a kid and it brings up all this stuff around it.
Of course, this shouldn't even need to be said, but once someone is your ex-husband, you shouldn't still have his credit cards.
Money in my account and now I don't. This happens to me all the time. My car broke down.
Well, you need to pay your bill.
I know, I'm gonna make money if I have my phone to make money.
Where's your phone?
In the bar, probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that to me.
I'm confused. How are you gonna pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen, he does do that.
Are we gonna pay the bill today?
I want to. My dad.
Your dad needs nothing.
My mom can pay my bill.
Okay, is your mom willing to come here and pay your bill right now?
Yes, if you call her, she's not gonna believe me. She thinks I'm a psycho. She's stealing my kids from me.
You don't have anything inside this vehicle to pay your bill.
No, I have $7. Larry will pay my bill.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs, but I need my phone to work to call them.
You guys want to press charges?
She can't pay her bill.
You said you're not gonna pay this?
No, I am gonna pay it tomorrow.
Here's money back.
Get my bag so I can call my dad or my mom. I'm not a defrauder. This happens to me all the time.
Not only did she receive $4 million in the divorce, but she's also choosing to work part-time instead of full-time. If she wants more money, the simple solution is to work more hours or get another job instead of expecting someone else to support her.
Well, they always come crawling back. Some interesting developments with Ashraf Hakimi's ex-wife. As we know, in 2023, Spanish-Tunisian actress model Hiba Abouk filed for divorce against Ashraf Hakimi, who had RAPE allegations against him at the time. She was looking to get half of his money and his assets, but ended up getting nothing because all of it is in his mother's name, and Hakimi Hakimi effectively owns nothing. And despite having 2 kids together, Hakimi famously said, "I was married to my ex-wife Hiba Abouk, but I realised she was just after my money just 2 years into our marriage." Well, now apparently Hiba Abouk has apologised and said that she regrets filing for divorce. Sources claim that she said that she was misguided by friends and acted out of emotions, and it's even rumoured that she's now begging Hakimi to take her back. Very interesting that this rumoured apology comes soon after the Moroccan's renewed contract with PSG, where his salary will now be boosted from £10 million a year to £28 million a year. All of which will still be going to his mum, and I don't doubt that many other footballers were taking note of this and will be doing the same to protect their assets. Do you reckon he should take...
It's hard to understand why she thought she still deserved that money when they were already divorced. Situations like this can seriously damage trust. After something like this, it's easy to see why he might have a hard time trusting future partners.
Let's get to ordering the food.
What would you like, ma'am?
What about the nachos? Can I get it without onions?
Yes.
All right, and what about the brisket Philly? How is that?
It's good. It's really says you wanted nachos.
Excuse me, I'm ordering and you're paying, sir.
So you want the nachos without onions and the brisket Philly?
I asked you how it was.
It's good. It's very good. It's nice.
But do you like it?
Yes, I eat it.
Oh, okay.
So you want the nachos with the
No.
So you don't want the brisket?
I'm ordering. Let me decide what I want, please. Oh yeah. Maybe just. I asked him how it was. I didn't say I wanted it. Okay. Actually, let me just get a Caesar salad. Y'all have salmon?
No, you can get chicken or shrimp.
Can you come back?
Okay, so do you still want the nachos?
You don't know what you just said you wanted nachos. So what's the problem?
I changed my mind, right?
Right. So you don't want the nachos?
I said, but I said, can you come back?
So do you want me to put the nachos in for you?
I haven't decided. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to see what else you have. I know I don't want nachos anymore.
That's the whole reason, one of the main reasons we came here.
No, the main reason we came here so you could watch the game. Because I lost the bet.
But we already knew that the game was going to happen.
Okay.
Taste for nachos.
Sir, do you mind coming back?
Okay, so don't put the order in for the nachos.
No.
Okay.
You're being so difficult.
You got a problem with it? But I want to choose what I eat. Am I bothering you about what you order?
Yeah, but I'm paying though.
It doesn't matter. I can pay for my own food.
You know what? How about you do that? Because
it is not a problem.
It's not, and I don't like the way that you're talking to me.
That's fine.
Whether it be our first time out, it ain't even that deep.
Well, have a good night, sir.
And you have a good night too.
So, let me get this straight. You two are divorced. You're no longer together. And you still expect your ex-husband to pay for your car insurance. Now you're on TikTok complaining because he stopped paying. Honestly, that doesn't make much sense. If the relationship is over, why would you still expect him to cover your bills?
There's some things I expect a man to pay for while I'm dating him or we're in a relationship. All dates. Like, sir, you're courting me, you're dating me, like, you should be paying for the date. I don't pay for dates, so what are we doing here? Why would you ask me on a date if you're not gonna pay for it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I know you don't want to look at my crusty nails, and my nails are never crusty because I'm a model, so I have to get my nails done for shoots, and I usually upkeep my nails once every 2 weeks, so you gotta be able to afford my nails to be done once every 2 weeks. You just have to date me. Honestly, when it comes to hair, I have that wash and go hair, but still, products are expensive. Like my conditioners, my leave-ins, my detanglers, my co-washes, hair is expensive. So I'm gonna need you to front the bill on that. You need to help me out. Now, if you guys don't already know, Ubers are a given, a must. I do not pay for my transportation to these dates. You must get my Uber. That is just the standard. I don't like looking like a bush monkey, so waxing is a given. I feel like nobody wants to see that. So, yeah. You got my wax, right? You got my wax. Now, further down the line, I'm not talking about the first few dates, but eventually, you're gonna have to pay my rent. girls got bills to pay and I am too feminine to like pay for myself. So, I mean, I do that now, but like if I'm with you, why would I pay for my own bills? Ugh.
In this clip, the woman says that even though she cheated, her husband should still pay for her expenses. She even expects him to pay for a girl's trip after everything that happened. He can't believe what he's hearing and refuses to pay. Honestly, once someone cheats and the relationship is over, it's hard to argue that the other person still owes them money or favors. It's clear he doesn't believe he has any responsibility to keep paying for her lifestyle.
I'm gonna downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now?
But see, what he did was this, though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yeah.
You understand? So let me just go, though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your bins. Upgrade it, stay with me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, so you want me to stay with you for these items and use you, basically?
Not for them. If you want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
My current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment.
You want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage. I'm not entitled to. Now, realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your lifestyle.
But that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just going to rip the...
She's talking about spending money on her hair, nails, and pedicures. Honestly, that's not what child support is for. Child support is meant to help pay for the child's needs, not personal beauty expenses. If that's where the money is going, then her priorities don't seem to be in the right place.
So I got dumped because I asked a man to pay for everything. He ran. He literally ran away after I said that. That one comment made him throw everything away. Do you guys think that I was in the wrong? I think if you really like someone, you're not gonna dump them over one comment. And I really liked him, so I was begging for him back. I still was begging for him back. And he said that it already put a sour taste in his mouth and that he doesn't want to talk.
If she was only with him because of his money, then that's a choice she made. From what she's saying, it sounds like she wasn't attracted to him and was mainly interested in his wealth. That seems to have been the dynamic of their relationship from the beginning.
Got my wallet. You might have to use your card.
Oh no, baby! We're gonna have to turn back around and go back to the house.
For what?
I only wanted to come because I thought we was using your money. So we're gonna have to make a U-turn, go back to the house, and get your wallet, and then we can go.
No.
It's only $50.
I pay for it.
You are my man. You're supposed to pay for everything. Okay, well, I'm leaving then.
What?
I left my wallet.
Your wallet?
I left my wallet at home, yeah. So either we gonna get back there and wash dishes or, you know what I'm saying, you can pay for it real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Pay for all this? You got 5 things.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not paying that.
I got you.
You better call somebody to come bring your wallet. I'm not paying that.
What are you talking about? We drove an hour away to the restaurant. Come on now.
That's embarrassing. You want me to pay for your food?
What?
To you, your money is my money. My money is not your money, okay? That's how it works in this relationship.
Who gonna wash dishes because it ain't gonna be me? I'm not paying $50 for this.
Everybody's man is paying for them, and then you're sitting here leaving your wallet at home. Why would you leave your wallet at home? That's irresponsible.
He quickly shut down her argument. She claimed that having 3 children meant she shouldn't have to depend on anyone else's income. But he pointed out the flaws in her reasoning, and her argument fell apart.
You want to become a miserable old woman. I don't think any of us do. You've seen those women out there. The women that are nattering and nagging their husbands, that are bitchy, that aren't nice, that seem to be so unhappy, and we think, oh God, I hope I'm never one of those miserable old women. That happens from raising a family, working, and then all of a sudden we're in our 50s and 60s and we have nothing. We don't have a life. We don't have a life separate from our family or separate from our husband. And so we resent everybody. I did it. Here I am. It's amazing. I feel like a different person already. I feel like I can do whatever I want, and I'm not responsible for anybody anymore but me. I don't know, things aren't going that great. I didn't know. I guess I did know. I would have this really strong reaction, physically, trauma reaction, to finding out that my estranged husband has been having a new relationship.
Not only did she show no regret after being confronted about cheating, but she also kept insisting that she deserved half of everything he owned. She never took responsibility for her actions. Instead, her main concern seemed to be getting a share of his money.
I came across this. For 5 years, he wanted to be a provider male. He paid all of the bills while she saved her money, and she did this to him. Let me tell you what she did to him. She built and purchased a massive piece of property on a massive piece of land. And now she's telling him, bye-bye. She says, it's a new beginning for me. We've had our time. Now it's time for you to be over there and have that, and for me to be over here and have this. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something very clearly. Being a provider back in the day was a different time, and it was in a different day. Being a provider today, it is not the same, especially if you're not married to him, because he was not married to her. See, if he was married, half of this would be his, but he didn't get married. He thought he could trust her, so he was just in a relationship with her, and now she's kicking him to the curb, and now somebody else is going to be up in that house clapping the hell out of her cheeks. While he's lonely and alone. I'm going to tell you something, gentlemen. Do not let anybody guilt you into this provider scam. Don't let them talk bad about you and insult you and make you think that you need to be 100% provider in 2025.
Her reaction is honestly surprising. It sounds like this man usually pays for the groceries, so asking her to cover the cost once in a while doesn't seem unreasonable. It's a small request, especially if both people are sharing responsibilities. The next case involves Mr. Van Ill, who has filed a motion to end spousal support.
I was telling him, well, instead of taking me on a date, the same money that you gonna use towards the date, you can help me buy my part for my car. My car is still drivable, but I need like a crankshaft or a camshaft, and it's like $200. And I was like, well, whatever money that you was gonna use towards the date, you can help me put the money towards buying the part. And I was like, I'll come up with the rest. You know, like, you ain't got to give me the whole thing. Now, this part that I need, it keeps my car from cranking. Like I might have to try like 2 times and then it crank, but it don't crank right up. But this part that I need, it'll help it crank right up. So he gonna say that's beneficial to me. But the date is beneficial to you, right?
I really don't understand that way of thinking. Some people in these clips expect everything to be given to them without giving anything back. If the relationship is over, it's hard to see why an ex-partner should still be expected to pay for their lifestyle. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about these situations in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.